really interesting deck profiles. Brandon's laughing about this. And we got to speak to some of the judges, the organised play coordinator from Australia as well. We got various different content for you guys that hopefully you can enjoy between all the rounds. And yeah, we're going to be right back after you see this segment for the live coverage of YCS Sydney 2017. We'll catch you guys soon.
Virtual systems ready.
Hello guys, welcome back to YCS Sydney 2017. We're here in round 9, the penultimate round of our Swiss matches. We're almost there.
Yeah,
we're almost there. So we're going to be preparing the top cut after next round, but still we have a few players who have a few very important matches to play to make sure that they capture their spot in the top cut. So we have Lincoln from Australia, who was dressed as Yugi yesterday. Apparently his hair didn't survive the night, but he still has his puzzle with him, so hopefully that can give him the heart of the cards. And he's against Bradley. I don't know where Bradley's from. Is he from Australia as well?
I believe so.
Yeah, from Australia as well. And he's playing ABCs. And Lincoln's the one playing Metal Foes with Abyss Actors. So let's not hang around any longer. Yeah, Union Hanger?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, let's get to the game. Okay, so swiftly moving on from my joke. It's not a joke, is it? It's not funny.
Me. Okay, I'm sure someone laughed.
Sure, yeah, probably someone somewhere laughing at me, not with me. So, a bit of dice roll going on. Oh, snake eyes, that's exactly what you want to roll.
Will I get to another roll?
Yeah, is that how it works? That's interesting. What would you say that was from? Getting another roll by having doubles.
I know from Monopoly.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I know from Monopoly as well.
For where it started?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Monopoly, obviously.
Yes, of course.
Actually, yeah, my girlfriend bought Yu-Gi-Oh! Monopoly, and we played it, and then I beat her once, and then
I've played it
never
before.
played it before.
It's alright. It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, it is good. I'm trying to remember which millennium item I played as now. Can you remember which one you played as?
I think I just went the puzzle.
Yeah, the puzzle.
Yeah.
Really? Because the version we have doesn't have the puzzle. We've got everything but the puzzle. Yeah. Oh, maybe I need to steal the puzzle from you.
Speaking of puzzle, Lincoln, as we said, is wearing the puzzle right now.
Yeah.
Can't really see it.
We can't see the puzzle on stream. Let's get the puzzle on stream.
So Lincoln's opening hand is Centric Archfiend, Volflame, Silvered, Pot of Desires, and yeah, 2 copies of Centric Archfiend, as I mentioned before. So pretty good hand.
Yeah, that is a pretty decent hand. It all depends on what the desires. Desires can turn it from kind of a okay hand into an amazing hand very quickly.
And Lincoln will be going first.
Yeah, there's the Millennium Puzzle.
So setting the combination.
Yeah, so the heart of the cards is going to come from the puzzle.
So Bradley's hand is 2 silver gadgets, a gold gadget, strike, and Vanity's Emptiness.
Yeah.
So you probably would have liked to go
Much
first.
preferred to go first, yeah. Happens sometimes where you open the best possible hand for going first and you're not going second. That's the fear with trap cards as well. I think trap cards have kind of waved a little bit.
Bradley's playing 6 traps. Also maining time space trap hole.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I loved time space trap hole in hard format. I think it was really great.
Yeah, I really like it. It's one of my favorite trap holes.
Yeah. Obviously everyone's favorite bottomless.
No, I'll go with time.
You want time space?
I just love the artwork.
Okay, I like bottomless just because. Yeah.
Actually, I'm a big fan of the new Floodgate trap hole.
Floodgate trap hole, yeah.
I actually like that a lot.
Yeah, it is really good. It's really, really good. There's been a few decks in the OCG where they kind of you see a tournament where everyone's playing 3 copies of it.
Yeah.
Everyone, regardless of what deck they're playing.
I used to side it a lot just because I like the code.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
I think all the trap holes look pretty cool.
Yeah, they do.
They've always got some monster that's getting having a bad time. I think my favourite monster art in the Trapples is probably Deep Dark Trapple with Go Your Guardian, just like
Yeah.
"No!" You wonder how he fell in like that. He's like completely starfished in the middle of the Trapple. Ugh.
So Desires has been activated.
Yeah, so it's pretty important here. Yeah, apparently the EU version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Monopoly just doesn't have the puzzle. Yeah, that'll explain it.
Wonder why.
I don't know.
Either way.
So yeah, Painful Decision, such a good card in Metal Fuzz, especially now they have Mithrilium. It just made that card so much better.
Leakin did banish a bunch of Metal Fuzz monsters, and his second copy of Painful Decision, and a Rescue Rabbit, and a counter. So
It's probably, is he only playing one counter? Yeah, he's only playing one counter, so that's his one counter is gone now.
it could be it could be worse. What he banished.
Yeah, oh yeah, it could be way worse. Could banish like Fusion and.
He's probably definitely happy with that. I think losing counter out of all the targets he
Well,
has is probably the best.
Yeah, definitely.
So we see a pendulum summon here.
So he just plays one of each fusion card for someone who's asking in chat there. Plays just one of each.
I have seen two like full metal fusions, and even some people playing two metal fusion a lot.
Yeah.
So metal 5 fusion.
Yeah, it's kind of I think it's personal preference. I think overwhelmingly I've seen one copy of each.
Yeah.
I have seen it.
Yeah, I see that the most.
People are playing kind of.
But some
two
people
with
do
one.
play extra copies just
Yeah.
for Desires, just in case.
Yeah.
Because it can be just the end of the game if you happen to banish both these spells.
Yeah.
Fusion spells.
Yeah, well, it just completely shuts out the
Yeah.
entire, well, kind of the primary strategy of your deck.
So we do see a fusion being activated, some Mithrilium.
Yeah. So yeah, that Painful Decision's cost suddenly becomes a benefit.
Yeah. Also, artwork on that card, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
I like
it.
Mithrilium.
No, I mean, Painful Decision.
Oh, Painful Decision,
Yeah.
yeah. I think any card that's got the Ojama Trio on is just known for being quite cool. It's always nice when you get a secret rare.
So, Volflane popping his Gold Driver,
Yeah.
getting combination. So a very good first turn play Lincoln's done. He shuffled back his combination and then searched it again.
Yeah.
So he has plays to make in his opponent's turn.
Yeah, that's really good.
Very nice opening.
Yeah. So just sets a couple cards. That was a pretty long turn.
Yeah, but he did establish a lot.
Yeah, he
in
did
that
do a lot of
turn.
things, to be
Yeah.
fair.
So instead of he's going to activate combination. Possibly chaining
get out of the way.
full metal first fusion. Possibly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Playing combination, then playing
Yeah.
full mal.
Which does need to be activated before chaining full metal fusion.
So yeah, Bradley here. Let's have a look at what Bradley's got in his hand.
So I think Bradley is considering his options here.
Yeah, Bradley's opened up pretty weak.
I
He's got
do.
three
I think he
three
drew into
gadgets.
a Photon Thrasher. That's going to help him out a lot.
That will help.
I believe that that's what he drew into.
Yeah, he's actually got a gadget. He's got 3 gadgets,
Mm.
so he could go gadget. Like he could go, double gadget.
Definitely fearing the Alcahest, so he has to
Yeah.
try to play around. That's probably why.
He's just to play plenty of monsters.
Yeah, that's why he's kind of considering what his best options are.
Yeah. So there's the Thrasher.
See gold gadget coming down. We see the Maxi.
Oh, that's rough.
That's huge.
That's really rough. He's going to struggle to make any kind of decent board now.
So now he has to consider his options very carefully since he is under Maxi.
Yeah.
He can't
definitely.
he can't do his regular play, or he can, but it's going to put him in a pretty bad situation.
Yeah, and
He's going to give Lincoln a lot of cards.
Yeah, there's nowhere near kind of. I just think the Metal Foes player is so far ahead.
Yeah. So still considering his options. Again, a lot of pressure. So this is round 9.
Yeah, you need to sneak as many wins in as possible.
And this is table 1, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is right at the top table. So yeah, I'm I had I'm trying to remember which player it was now, but yeah, at the YCS Bochum we had a player who was completely undefeated up to round. So we had 11 rounds, so it would have been up to round 10, and then yeah, he lost the last 2 rounds and then didn't make the top cut. Or maybe the last 3 rounds, I can't remember. But yeah, basically, even right up until now, these guys need to be winning these rounds because there's still a chance that a lot of draws happened.
Yeah, and X2 still cannot make it, so. So we see Tsukiyomi, 2 sets, and the effect of Tsukiyomi will be being activated unless Lincoln has a response. So we see the full metal fusion.
Yeah. So yeah, this is just gonna.
So incoming Alcahest.
Yeah,
I
and
like
then
to
he's
think.
gonna just take away any hope that Bradley has of establishing a decent board here. Yeah, and the ball flip goes back from combination as well. Wow. That's just. Sorry, not a combination from Mithrilium.
Yeah.
That's just insane. Yeah, Bradley could have just opened Union Hanger and been able to go off at least a little bit, but instead he kind of still went off but got Max'd. That was really, really tough for him.
So it looks like Lincoln may have a copy of Vanity's Emptiness off his own.
Yeah, I think I just saw that.
Yeah. Because I know Bradley does have Strike and Emptiness set.
Maybe not soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does have the Vanities, that's big.
Oh dear. So yeah, it's I don't think necessarily that he's able to close the game out here. He may be able to, but it's certainly he's in complete control right now.
So we see the Tsukiyomi being popped to set full metal fusion. Oh no, metal first fusion.
Yeah, and the double piercing damage here. Gets the Mithrilium back. Could even take out that back row right now. Wow, just Lincoln has absolutely everything that's needed here to get rid of all of Bradley's stuff.
Yeah, he's just going to bounce the Strike, which you can chain if he wants to, just to clear the 3, but I don't think that's worth it. I think Lincoln has this.
Yeah, got it in the bag.
So we do see the Strike being bounced back to hand. And the effect of Metal Fuse Fusion. letting him
Yeah.
draw one card.
Metal Force Fusion is so good. Just the fact you just keep putting it back all the time, and
Yeah.
you're getting a draw from it. I think even if Metal Force Fusion didn't let you draw one, it would still be good.
Yeah.
Just being able to put it back and research it like all the time.
And its actual summoning effect isn't once per turn.
Yeah.
So
I think it's pretty amazing when you do it and then you're able to search it and do it again.
we see the first Abyss Actor being activated in the scales.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, so sorry. Yeah, this is the first time we've seen one of these Abyss Actors.
Mm.
I don't think it's going to make much of a difference here, to be
No.
honest. I don't think you have that many monster zones. Yeah, calling
But
it a day.
he realizes that he's just going to throw a bunch of monsters on the field and just attack
Yeah,
him.
attack.
So, yeah.
Well, so that's it. That's it
So-
for the first game.
So very strong opening from Lincoln.
Yeah.
And he's take it out pretty much from the first turn.
Yeah, that was pretty convincing, and that Maxi just kind of was the last nail in the
Yeah.
coffin.
Had everything he needed.
Yeah, really did.
Yeah.
I think Bradley was definitely not too pleased with his opening hand.
Yeah. So going into the side decks, so Bradley will be taken first this game, I imagine.
Yeah, so,
So he'll be bringing in his 3 anti-spells.
Yeah,
We could see Forbidden Chalice, perhaps.
Yeah,
just
maybe.
to get deal with Outcast.
yeah, and the Cosmic Cyclones as well.
Yeah, he does have Magnet Reverse,
Yeah.
but does Lincoln... So Lincoln does side through Lava Golem, so he may be thinking that, so he may bring in Magnet Reverse just so he can bring back the Ape Sea Dragon
Yeah,
from the grave.
yeah. I think that. Oh, this isn't that as well. It's kind of cool. I don't think that the stuff like Garmasil or Forbidden Chalice is going to come in this game just because he's getting to go first. I think he's going to more want his like anti-spells, Cosmic Cyclones, Twin Twisters. I think he's going to more go for those this time.
Yeah. And Lincoln's side deck will definitely be seeing Lava Golems. He does hide 3 Holding Legs, which
Yeah,
is very
that's
interesting.
interesting,
I don't know if it's going to be as good here. It does bounce back all set spell and traps. He can use it to actually add his Full Metal Fusion back to his hand, so
Yeah.
he's able to use it. But I don't see them coming in this game.
So Lincoln just puts in 2 system downs and takes out the dimensional barriers and the Vanity's Emptiness. That's quite interesting. That he's taking out the.
I would say that's probably
barriers.
the best choice. I wouldn't take out Vanities because it's so powerful no matter where you are in the game.
Yeah,
But I can see the other cards as he's going second. He doesn't want to brook on them.
yeah, and then for Bradley, he's taken out a couple of Maxis, double Dark Hole, Vanities. So both players siding out Vanities, and then siding in double Magnet Reverse and triple Anti-Spell.
Right.
So yeah, he decided against.
Bin Chalice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this should be a pretty interesting game too.
Yeah, if
both
we see
sided
some of these
appropriately.
side cards, yeah.
So just some shuffling going on. I think Lincoln thinking about his last minute decisions
Yeah,
before going into game 2.
yeah, especially when side decking. Even when you're up on game, you want to know that you've made the right decisions and you're going to be happy.
Yeah. There's nothing that you may need to draw mid game that you maybe want to keep in.
Yeah. Last thing you want to do is to get halfway through a game and think, oh, that card that I just sided in with, replacing this one.
Yeah.
If it had been the other card, then I'd have been able to win.
Yeah.
that's like the worst feeling ever.
I have done that a few times.
Yeah,
It's not the best
everyone
feeling.
probably has.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not going to need this card.
I'm not-
then
yeah, exactly.
You go into it and you're like, Yeah, I really wish I had that card. So shuffling being finished.
Yeah, still
Players
is.
drawing their opening hands. And we'll have a look, see what they open. So Bradley's opening hand is actually very, very good. He's got 2 Union Hangers, 8 Buster Drake, Sea Wyvern, and Brilliant Fusion. Doesn't have any traps, but
Wow, that is a pretty good hand.
does have a lot of
Yeah, I don't think the
monster
traps
presence
doesn't
that he
matter
can
because he's
bring
gonna be
in.
he's gonna be able to make Tsukuyomi easily, very, very easily.
Lincoln does have a system down in his hand though, so
Yeah. Okay, so that could be unless we see him draw into anti-spell from the
yeah,
from the Tsukuyomi that he gets to play. That would be kind of
that would be
that would be really good for Bradley, especially considering that Lincoln's back rows probably aren't going to last very long. If especially with this hand that Bradley's got.
So we see the Garnet and the Trick Clown being sent.
Yeah,
Trick Clown will come back for 1,000 life points.
And there's no max C or anything here. Lincoln's just got to sit and watch as Bradley produces this huge field of monsters.
It's pretty much similar to what Lincoln did game 1.
Yeah, exactly.
you
Yeah,
just watch him play Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah. It's crazy that a single spell card can give you a level 5 and a level 4.
Yeah.
And
an extra normal summon.
2 normal summons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's A from Seraph Knight. So he's used his second normal summon already, and then he's got a Union Hanger equipped to that A.
Which we will see. Actually, I think he has all 3 letters in his hand, so
Does he?
yeah. Oh, he has like the other 2 in his hand.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
B and C.
Yeah.
So doesn't need to necessarily get the one that he can choose whatever one he wants,
Yeah.
whatever one he thinks is best. So he goes for Drake.
Does he have the possibility of double Dragon Buster here?
He may.
Don't know if he's got enough cards to support those though. May not have enough cards to support a double Dragon Buster.
So we'll see a Tsukuyomi hitting the field. Adding the Sea Wyvern.
I'm just waiting here to see exactly how much of a field he can make.
Yeah.
There's so much that he could do.
So we see the second normal summon being used.
Yeah. Then the Tsukuyomi play. Wow. What did he draw there? Did he draw? I thought he drew another monster.
He did draw a spell. Oh, the Pot of
Oh,
Desires.
wow.
Wow.
That is
That's
insane.
huge.
That is absolutely insane. Lincoln here probably just thinking, what have I got myself into? I need to a strike
yeah,
as
I did
well.
see the strike, yeah.
Wow. That's so good.
So we will get what he banished.
Yeah,
just a
very
second.
shortly, but that is a pretty crazy opening turn for ABCs. I don't think there's much more that you can do with it with his particular build of ABCs at least.
And we will see ABC Buster Dragon coming down.
Yeah, more than one possibly.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a huge opening turn.
So Bradley did banish one of his copies of Flood Desires. Not both of them.
Not
like
both.
the previous game, but he did get one.
Not quite that good.
And he did banish a Brilliant Fusion, which is probably really good. 'cause
It's
he
a
has
combo.
already used it, yeah.
It's a combo.
And we see the B being equipped ABC Dragon, so it can no longer be hit by System Down.
Yeah,
So
very
very strong opening.
Yeah. So he didn't get anti-spell, but kind of got anti-spell. Yeah, and I mean, System Down's not going to hit the other monsters on the field. And at least he's got, you know, the safety of the ABCs that made that Dragon Buster sat in the banish pile, so they can't be hit. They can't be affected by System Down in the graveyard.
And we see the instant fusion.
Whew. That is really, really good. He just keeps on going.
He's getting all these combo pieces.
Yeah.
He's just able to go all in.
But wait, there's more. What rank 4 do you think he's going to go into here? I mean, he's playing Kangorgon, could be that. Playing Reflecia as well.
Yeah, I would actually that. Because he is playing the Time Space Drapo.
Yeah.
So I think that is probably the option.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a couple of options he can go with here. Wow, this is just a crazy turn.
So he does.
He's got Reflecia and he's got Strike as well. I don't know if he's got another trap, but he's got at least Strike as well. Wow!
That's a crazy opening.
Where do you even go from there? I mean, you're going to have multiple Dark Holes to deal with this. Lincoln right now is having to do some serious thinking.
Has to choose every move like very carefully.
Yeah.
Because one wrong move could cost him.
Yeah.
But it's just a devastating board to look at.
Yeah. Free speech over the Abyss Actor. Yeah, you can just tell by his body language here that he's kind of like, what's this board that's sitting in front of him?
Like he counted the System Down with the Buster Drake, so he can banish his stuff in the grave, but it's not really going to matter.
Yeah.
Lincoln would have loved to see Lava Golem.
Yeah,
in his hand
bit
right
of Sphere
now.
mode.
Yeah.
Sphere mode, Lava Golem.
Sphere mode would have been great as well.
Does he? Yeah, he does actually play Lava Golem.
Yeah, he sides 3. But did he side them in? I don't think he did.
No, he didn't.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone at the table, all the judges reading the Abyss Actor.
Yeah.
So he goes and gets combination.
And then the effect of Abyss Actor, which allow him to search another copy. Well, not another copy, but different Abyss Actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Plush Fire, but it won't summon it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plush Fire. Oh, those were the days. Plush Fire getting destroyed.
Those times you open Plush Fire and Last Star and you're like,
Yeah.
sweet. I got this.
Plush Fire, Wavering Eyes, Skullcrobat Joker. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think very soon we should have the top 256 deck breakdown, so that'll be interesting to see.
I'm actually really interested to see that. I want to
Yeah.
know how many Paleozoics actually, because they were the 4th represented deck, and I'd like to see like how big, like, how much they have right now.
I think they're going to have gone up. Their conversion rate's going to be higher than Blue Eyes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll be able to.
But it's interesting to see if it is like the second most
Yeah.
represented, or like the first, because I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah, there's been a lot of
Yeah.
people playing Paleozoics up on the top tables.
So we see Pot of Desire has been activated, and we'll see his banished pile.
Yeah.
Well, he banished 3 Bismuth Gear.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's tough. That's the kind of thing that would just like trigger me to stop playing this game. And just completely say.
Whenever you play 3 copies of a card and you banish all 3, then you're like,
yeah, it's rough. I'd just be like, yeah, let's not have this game. Let's go to game 3.
But he did banish his second copy of Pot of Desires, so that's very good. But everyone's banishing their other copies.
Yeah.
Wish I had that luck.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
I always draw the other copy. I'm like, well. We see Eccentric being activated in the scales. Going to be able to hit that.
Dealing with that strike is
Yeah.
actually huge. I think he's Dragon Buster that.
Yeah, I was going to say, he may
honestly,
be banishing it, yeah.
I
Or he's at
honestly
least
think,
considering it.
yeah,
Which I think is probably the best play.
I really think it
Yeah.
is. You know, we've got quite a lot of information.
Yeah,
We know
it's
what
true,
that is,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, right now you got. I think looking at the board that you're facing, you've got to imagine that the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario is that it's either warning or strike.
Whenever I see one single back row, I just assume it's vanities because that's always the worst possible situation.
Yeah. I guess yeah. If it would have been vanities, he'd have played it by now.
Yeah.
Oh no! What are we talking about? Yeah, of course he's going to hit B Buster Drake so that he can.
Oh yeah, of
play
course.
system
Yeah.
down.
That went straight past my head.
Yeah, same. I just forgot about it. I
Yeah.
just assumed that Lincoln was in such a bad position.
Yeah.
We forgot that B Buster Drake was actually protecting him quite a lot. So yeah, that's pretty good. Even still, that I think the best play was to banish it with Buster.
Yeah, I also agree. I think it all comes down to he still should have
Yeah.
banished the Eccentric.
It's not like he can tag out either. Not that he would want
Yeah.
to, but but I guess he would because of Wait, where does Magnet Reaver summon it from?
The grave.
So yeah, he would want to tag
Yeah,
out.
he would, yes. So, although he dealt with the ABC Dragon, he still has to deal with a strike and time space travel.
Yeah.
Used
Oh
by-
no, he's
with-
definitely not
with
out of the
Brugeja,
woods at this
yeah.
point.
He does Pendulum Summon, he's going to walk straight into a strike.
Yeah, I think.
He'll pack up if that's the strike, yeah.
Yeah, I think when in situations like that, or at least my mindset when you're going into a situation like that is, I've got to just play as if my opponent has nothing,
Yeah.
because otherwise, I'm just not going to play my turn. I'm just
Yeah.
going to scoop. You kind of have to play as if they're that's completely dead. That's just a dead brilliant fusion or something. Let's not worry about it.
So imagine
yeah.
we'll be seeing the 3 dimensional barriers coming back into Lincoln's deck.
Yeah.
Will he keep the system downs in? I feel like I probably would.
I think
Maybe at least one copy.
Yeah. It's hard to say. Depends how kind of risky Lincoln wants to take it. Because System Down, it's not one of those cards where if I draw it in my opener, I'm going to go, oh, well, that's completely useless now that I've drawn it in my opener. As opposed to, like, Dim Barrier.
Yeah.
If I'm going second and I draw a Dim Barrier, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm facing down like 5 XC monsters already. Why would I want Dim Barrier right now? Whereas System Down is still pretty useful, even into turns like 2 to 4.
And it could even be like a top deck that you just get and just get you there.
Yeah.
So
It kind of just outright win you the game.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Cards. I like to think that cards that will outright win you the game should always stay in your deck, regardless of whether they're more optimal going first or second. So like Anti-Spell. I think Anti-Spell should stay in, even if you're up a game, you should still keep Anti-Spell in if you're going second. Just in the hopes that you might, your opponent goes, they're kind of one card away from a big combo in turn 1. Then you just play Anti-Spell.
in those situations, I normally play like I'll side 1 out, so I'd play 2. So if I happen to draw it in my opening hand, it's fine. But if I draw 2, then I know I'm in a bad situation.
Yeah. So quite a bit of side decking here from the ABC player, basically taking out all of his trap cards, including all of the anti-spells, and the time space as well. So I think that is every single trap card, apart from emptiness. Apart from emptiness.
They've already decided out emptiness.
Oh yeah, so emptiness game 1. Yeah, so that is every single trap card now is out.
And he's starting in 2 Tarkals, 2 Maxis, 2 Gamma Seals, 2 Chalice, and 2 Cosmic Suns.
So that's where these chalices are going to come in.
Just so he's able to push his plays through without Alcahast taking some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, slightly less siding. So he does decide to take the system downs out. Also takes out the third Bismugear because he doesn't want to see that again. Doesn't want to see that happen again.
And Lincoln going first here, so he does have the advantage of establishing his board first.
Yep.
Will he be able to establish a good enough board as what he did first game?
I mean, yeah, if he can establish that same board, then, you know, he's pretty golden.
But Bradley does have the chalices, so he does have a way to counter Alcahest
Yeah.
going second.
I don't think that was necessarily. It wasn't the only thing though that was kind of, you know, that stopped him there.
Yeah, no, but definitely like if you summon
contributed.
if you summon a gadget and then he steals with Alcahest, that's you can pretty much call it a day.
Yeah, as we said,
if you don't have a backup play.
As we said, those 3 dim barriers went back in.
Yeah.
So just shuffling up here.
Yeah. It's good to see everyone's shuffle style throughout all the rounds.
How do you shuffle?
I do 8 piles,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just do a few regular shuffles, and then
Riffle shuffles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Generally I don't pile shuffle. I just riffle shuffle a lot.
I normally sometimes I don't, but I do pile shuffle if a lot of my monsters are together.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
I mean, it's like statistically proven that around 7 riffle shuffles will completely randomize a deck.
Huh. Good to know.
But it's not the most random. The most random of shuffle is actually just throwing all your cards on a table and going like this.
That would be pretty funny to see.
Yeah. But it is statistically that is the most random.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those who didn't see my amazing skills there, you just kind of put your hands over your cards on the table and just wave them around, so all the cards hit each other. Okay, so we didn't get a picture of the opening hand by Lincoln here. Maybe he was desperate to just get these combos out. He had to sit and watch his opponent play through all of his combos.
He's probably also worried about time right now, so he wants to establish his board as
Yeah, I
fast
think
as
there's only
possible.
about 6 minutes or
Yeah.
something.
And you may know this turn may take a little bit because he may have a lot of stuff
Yeah.
to do. It looks like he has a lot of monsters,
Yeah,
so he's able to shuffle back the fusion, draw an extra card.
yeah.
So Bradley's hand, as of right now, is Twin Twister, Silver Gadget, ASL Core, Terraforming, and Pot of Desires. So a nice opening.
It's weird. You got Twin Twisters as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So that extra card, if it's any, could be any letter. Maybe
Yeah.
move Twin Twister away and just get where it needs to
Yeah,
be.
then off it goes. Well, we'll see. We'll see exactly where Lincoln ends up here.
So setting a full mana fusion.
Okay, so Lincoln here, ending his turn. So the Bismugear activates its effect.
He also set an MSD.
Yeah.
So that MSD is going to be quite useful to deal with the hanger when he activates it. And adds a Metalfoe Fusion to his hand at the end phase. Didn't quite see which one he added. So Lincoln opened up pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. And that's I think that is Abyss Actor Wild Hope. I think.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
I think it's Abyss Actor Wild Hope.
Yeah.
So if it gets destroyed, you can add an Abyss Actor from your deck to hand. The other effects reasonably not relevant for now.
So we do see the
more
Twin
of a-
Twister being activated, targeting.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to take out those 2 back rows.
he's going to chain MST.
On the Twin Twisters.
Yeah. Probably just because he can.
Yeah.
Then he's going to chain Metal Focus Fusion.
Okay.
Full Metal Focus Fusion.
That seems strange as to why you would MST.
Yeah.
MST is Twin Twister, but anyway. Yep, I guess that forces that Full Metal Focus Fusion now. And then he can make a threat on the Alcahest before anything bad happens to any of his big monsters.
So Terraforming been activating, adding a Union Hanger.
Bradley's actually got a pretty good hand against this.
Yeah, he
Just
does.
needs to make sure that he can take out that Alcahest before it can do any damage.
Seeing a started in Chalice would have been very good.
Everyone's saying that MST negates. That's why he played it. Now desires, let's see if he manages to get what he desires. Which is Dark Hole. Dark Hole would be pretty good right now.
Oh, Kaiju, he has a lot of cards that he started in.
Work. I mean, it's not like he's not got very many cards to...
Like he did start at all these traps and started in a bunch of clearing spells and monsters, so the chances are high that he may have drawn them.
So you can see the monsters that he banished.
Yeah.
The desires. What we're looking at.
We're looking at 2 Cs, B, 2 gold gadgets, a garnet, a photon thrasher.
Oh, he's got the Dark Hole.
Oh wow!
He actually drew the Dark Hole from the desires. I was joking, but it actually happened.
Wow. Heart of the cards.
Yeah, really
of
hard. The cards. The puzzle just betrayed Lincoln here. So yeah, he is free. He is free to do what he wants.
And they just hit time.
Yeah.
Too. So Mithrillium's effect will activate.
Yeah, but still, it's the Alcahest.
Yeah.
The Alcahest was the big one. It's not like Lincoln's got all the cards in his hand in the world. He's got one.
Mm.
And then he's got Union Hang as well. I think, yeah, Lincoln is not pleased with this. Not pleased at all. That Dark Hole was huge. Really huge. Wow, that is insane. I can't get over that. That is some serious heart of the card stuff.
Bradley could make an ABC dragon, and he could possibly choose to banish the Abysmal Gear just so he won't get the search in the end phase.
Yeah,
It's a possibility. I'm not saying that it's the best play, but it's a possibility he could go.
It's entirely possible. So he certainly can't make 2 Dragonbusters in the future because he's got 2 face down banished Cs. So, yeah.
So Silver Gadget been activated.
Wow, he's even got a gadget. Lincoln is wanting to play his Abyss Actor card, but he can't because it's not a quick effect. So yeah, oh wow, this is pretty crazy now. He's going to be able to go into the Tsukuyomi play as well. The only kind of redeeming factor here is that Bradley isn't, for Lincoln at least, is that Bradley's not got any trap cards in his deck anymore. He took them all out.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's at least some kind of redemption.
So Lincoln's definitely not out of this, but not in the best situation.
No, but I think Bradley's going to push for some serious
Yeah,
damage here.
he
He
is.
may even be able to get... I mean, they're in time now as well, so he's
Yeah.
going to be able to get him down to the point where he feels very uncomfortable I mean, even in in time, even I feel uncomfortable on about 6,000 life points. Never mind, never mind anything less than that. I think he's going to get him down to at least 4,000. So yeah, Tsukiyomi. Yep, discarding those 2 pieces. He gets to draw 2. One of them was a spell card at the very least. I think it was a Union Hanger actually.
If it was instant fusion, that would be quite.
Oh, that would be ridiculous.
And now he is going into his ABC Buster Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got 2 cards, so he can use one of them to. I'm dying to know what that spell card is. If that spell card's instant fusion, then that's just crazy.
He does have a Trick Clan in hand.
He looks like he's playing something. Is that instant fusion? Okay. Oh no, he's just discarding brilliant fusion. Okay. Whew.
He did banish his 1 Garnet.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, we didn't know that.
And he does end up choosing to banish Prismagear, so he won't get the search.
No, I think that's the best play, and then that's 48 damage, isn't that right? I think Tsukiyomi's on 1,800.
Yeah.
So that's just 3,200 life points left.
So I don't know what Lincoln drew into, but he's gonna want it to be good.
Yeah.
I don't know what that back row is. Do we know?
No, I don't even know what that back row is.
He does get the Rescue Rabbit.
That's rough because I think you have to banish that.
Yeah. So
at least he's got at least he's got Trick Clown.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Lincoln is on like 3,200 is basically nothing. Even if he pendulum summons. Yeah, so he does have the scales, but he has Cosmic Cyclone. Yeah, that's it. That is it. I don't think there's any possible way now for Lincoln to come back here.
All those side deck cards is working perfectly for Bradley.
Yeah, absolutely on point.
And now he's going to use
he's going to use the Dragon Buster, and then he's going to be able to use Union Hanger as well. Even more.
Showing off what
advantage.
ABC does best.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, that Cosmic Cyclone was huge.
Yeah, that was a huge Cosmic Cyclone. Has Lincoln got more cards in his hand?
I don't think so. He had 1.
Can he go somewhere with this? Or I don't think he has any options here. As in, he literally has no cards to play.
Unless he has something engraved, or he may just be wanting to. Yeah, I don't really know. I think he may have passed. Yeah, I think he passed.
Yeah.
He may just be letting it play out for the stream.
So Castell, just to take away the last card that Lincoln has. And then the Trick Clown's going to come back. Even more rank 4 plays to be made.
So as to make a Dweller.
Dweller, just in case.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen. You always need a Dweller.
He attaches the C. Gonna make another ABC Dragon.
Yeah. And then he attacks. Okay, attack with that. He's asking him to write the life points down individually, and then that's a 0. Wow. Okay, so
I think he did.
There we go.
I think he just wanted the strides in the whole match to play out.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Well, so let's talk a little bit more about it in our post-match analysis. Hey guys, and we're back. So, wow,
That was a crazy game.
That was a
Yeah.
pretty crazy game. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like it was a complete blowout in the third game. You know,
No.
the first 2 games were a bit like, you know, I make my board, you can't do much.
Yeah.
You make your board, I can't do much. You know, both players kind of had stuff, and they they both were almost able to, get complete control.
I think it all came down to that Heart of the Cards dark hole, though.
Yeah,
That
it really
desires
did.
into
Yeah,
that dark
yeah.
hole was...
I feel like I cursed Lincoln
Yeah.
by saying it before it
Yeah.
happened. Whoops. Okay, so that was quite a lot over time. So we're probably not going to have enough time for an interview with Lincoln. We'll have a look. We might.
Oh, with Bradley.
Sorry, Bradley, not Lincoln. But we certainly will be back
Yep.
with, if not with an interview, we'll be back with round 10, the last round of Swiss. So stay tuned, guys.